I don't do anything special here. This is water from RODI. I normally save a few of the like Taco Bell cups or fast food cups to use for this method here, which is RODI water. I have my foods. FYI, I feed a little bit of everything. And we have marine angel, we have krill, we have angel and butterfly food, different brands. I feed a little bit of everything. So with this one, there's two of the same, so I make sure that I don't have two of the same. This is San Francisco angel and butterfly food, and this one is Mega Marine Angel. So I don't think I'm going to include the angels and butterfly because I have the angel one already. So I'll grab another one. In this case, it'll be a brine shrimp and then spirulina brine shrimp. But I do one of each. Some fish will eat some fish won't. This guarantees that they will, eat something. I've seen fish that will spit, this out and eat the krill instead or whatever. And so I make sure that I have a little bit of everything here. So next step pretty much is pop the brine shrimp. I do about 2 cubes of this. Some krill, 2 cubes should be enough. Some ocean plankton, 2 cubes should be enough. Some squid. I don't know how this looks, so I'm gonna just do 1 cube for today. See how it fares out and see if anybody eats it. 2 cubes of Mysa shrimp. Here what I have is Fish Frenzy from LRS. So I'll pop a small little chunk there, so that there's variety for everyone pretty much. If I don't finish this with the round of feeding that I'm going to do right now, then I save it. I add more RODI water to it. I save it, put it in the fridge, and use it to feed tomorrow until it's finished. I haven't had an issue with that, and it's worked out for me so far. So I know everybody has their ways, and this is mine. reason, I did not know that Anthias could be that aggressive. I've seen them be aggressive with their own kind where they fight with each other and it looks like they're, you know, kissing each other, but that's pretty much how they fight. But never towards a different species. And this male, like, literally is, as you saw in that, you know, before when the music was playing, look, he's eating. He's grabbing food from the top. I hate that this reflection is right here, but he's remaining on this side, so. But anyway, so I don't like how he's being very aggressive towards the wrasse, and he was being aggressive towards the pyramid butterfly. This is a 5-foot tank, long tank, and it's about 24 inches wide, which is plenty of space, you know, for them to establish their own area. And look at them. I'm definitely gonna have to put, I don't have a lid, and I know, it's just, I've been hesitating because I don't want to build my own. I want one that's custom made so that it has the feeding portals and all that, but I definitely need to get one. And so at night I do plan on putting a cardboard lid so that I don't, yeah man, so that I don't, you know, if they do fight at night, normally that's when they jump out, and so I want to make sure that doesn't happen. But he did eat quite a few bits and pieces, but these guys are really stressing him out, so I'm gonna have to keep an eye out on that. I definitely don't want to lose this wrasse to that, so we'll see. I'm hoping that after this feeding, their Snickers attitude, you know, calms down, and we'll see. This other wrasse too, but you know, right now it's like when it gets near it, it's when there's, I don't know, I don't even know how to explain it. There's some aggression, period. Let's see what we can do too. Look. I don't know if they understand this meaning leave it alone or what, but it needs to stop. I don't know if you saw it coming straight at it again. And the thing is that when you look at the characteristics of this type of wrasse, they're very friendly. You know, normally they categorize them as aggressive, semi-aggressive, and then I think the other one is peaceful. And this is a peaceful wrasse, and so I'm like, man, you're not gonna have any fight to fight them back at least. Instead, it just runs away. Look how heavy it's breathing though. That's what another thing that worries me. It was already doing the heavy breathing, you know, since the very get-go, I guess because of the conditions it came in the bag, which is not TSM's fault at all. It just happened, you know. They were in quarantine under medication, and then they get put in a bag to get shipped out. The pyramid butterflies are definitely swimming around, catching everything that they can. They're definitely eating, so that's a very good sign. The Labout's fairy wrasse is what it's called. The Labout's is definitely eating as well. Not as much, because you could tell that it's still stressed. It's swimming against the glass, but it does go and grab food. And I'm a little bit concerned about the heavy breathing. Not sure if that's still due to the stress or maybe issues with the gills from medication or ammonia in the bag, being that in the bag it was breathing very heavily and was trying to gasp for air at the top of the water line in the bag. So the fact that it ate is a good sign. Maybe it just needs some time to heal, if that's even possible. But the problem is going to be with these Anthias that, as you can see, are not leaving them alone. So another thing I was saying was that I may need to catch them in order to put them in the sump, so that they realize, hey, you know, you don't You don't run things here. I do. No, but we'll see. I'm hoping that eventually they'll leave them alone. It worries me about the other fish that I want to put in here. I absolutely don't think I'm going to put any more large fish like tangs anymore, because it already looks full when it comes to those sizes of fish. But I do want other fairy wrasses like the Carpenter's fairy wrasse. I do want the Bimaculatus wrasse and the Scott's fairy wrasse from Australia. Definitely about 6 more wrasses, and I think honestly that should be it. That would probably be it for this tank, and then we'll start with putting up the lights, hanging up the lights that I have for this. This again was just to see how it would look. This actually belonged to a different tank. And then once the lights go in, hopefully eventually I get my lid that I am planning on ordering. Custom lids from I believe it's either custom lids or top lids. More on that when I do pull the trigger on that. What else? And then when I do the control board, so there's plenty of videos to come, guys. For now, this was just a delivery, an order and delivery from TSM Aquatics that does their own quarantine, and so far I'm very happy with them, and the fish look very healthy and in good condition, aside from the wrasse that seems to be very stressed out from the trip here. But you know, can't blame them for that. That can happen to any of the vendors. Now time will tell whether these fish had anything with them. Normally, in my experience with ick or velvet, you start noticing it after maybe a week on other fish. So definitely we'll be keeping an eye out on that, and if everything turns out right, then I think I've found my quarantine fish store that I will be ordering the sensitive fish from, to have them do the quarantine, and I can just, like, you know, like everyone says, I can just pop them and drop them. Guys, this resumes this video here for today. I truly appreciate you watching. I want to say thank you for all my new subscribers. I'd really like for y'all too, that if y'all are watching, you know, you consider subscribing. I appreciate you watching. See you on the next one.